Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is our 5th video in our Pixie Power series. This one is on Mia Farrow, and she is definitely an icon for pixies in the 50s and 60s era, so I for sure had to do a video on her, especially because, you know, we share the same birthday, so she has a very soft, simple, elegant look to her, especially because she was so popular in like the 60s era and they didn't wear heavy makeup during that time. So I kept it pretty natural for her. She has a lot of color in her cheeks, very soft with her lashes. So I wanted this to be kind of an everyday easy look for you guys to recreate. So if you're interested in seeing how to get this Mia Farrow inspired look, then just keep on watching. So starting off this look, I am jumping straight into eyebrows. Mia has very simple, very undone, natural looking brows. So I'm just going in and I'm filling in the little spots that don't have quite so much hair with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown, which is actually a shade too light for the sake of not having the filled in look and just having a slightly undone look. And then to set it all and kind of make them look fuller, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper in the shade Brown. Then jumping straight into priming my eyes, I am not outlining my eyebrows like I normally do because, like I said, I want to keep them natural looking. And this is MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is just going to cover up any veins that I have on my eyelids and give us a nice base to work from. And I am just blending this up towards my eyebrow. And then to set that, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in this nice cream flesh tone color, and I'll just be setting that from lash line to brow bone, just to even out the colors since we didn't conceal with any concealer on our brows. And yeah, I know my voice sounds super deep right now. I lost it last week. Then I'm going into this peachy shade and kind of a fluffier brush. First of all, I'm patting this onto my lid, and then I'm blending it into my crease area. Now, this brush is kind of like a stippling brush, kind of like a blending brush, kind of like a flat brush. It's kind of like everything all in one. So it's going to give me more of a soft look to the eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with a more dense, flat, fluffy brush, and I'm blending this just in the outer portions of my eyes as close to my lashes as possible, just to intensify that. Same eyeshadow, nothing crazy. I just want to keep it very simple and natural looking. So then for my eyeliner, I'm using my e.l.f. Cream Black Eyeliner, and this is just going to make our upper lashes look a little fuller. She does have some eyeliner on in the pictures, as from what I can tell, because her lash line is way too dark for there to not be any eyeliner in it. And then I'm just taking whatever is left over on my brush, and I am just putting this right up against my lashes just to smoke out that very edge, to where when we put our fake lashes on, it has something to blend into. And I'm just diffusing that a little bit with a flat smudging brush without any additional product on it. Then jumping into mascara, I'm using my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara, and I'm using this on top and bottom. I'm using this one on top because this mascara in particular doesn't really add any thickness to your lashes. It just makes them darker and a little bit longer, which I really, really like for a natural look. And then I'm going in with some Ardell Demi Wispies, and I got out of frame for this, so I apologize, guys. Then I'm just going to line my waterline with my Crown Jumbo Eye Pencil in white, just to make my eyes appear brighter and bigger. This is something that she did a lot in all of her looks, just to make her eyes look and appear larger. And then I'm going in with the mascara, and I'm kind of putting this on a little bit differently because I want my lashes to be a little bit chunkier in certain areas and not in others, because I want these to look very straight, very stiff. She did this a lot in her looks. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face and prime with my Argan Oil from Physicians Formula, just to give us that dewy, natural finish look that we want. Then I'm going in and also using another primer on top of that with my Mario Badescu Rose Water. These combined is just going to give us a really good base to work from because we are wanting to keep it very dewy, very soft, very subtle. And then for foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this because I want to buff this and make this a super thin layer, just enough to color correct some of the redness out of my skin, but yet leave all of my freckles showing through. And then for concealer, I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer, and I'm just highlighting underneath my eyes, down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, just to make everything appear brighter like she has. And then to set all of that, I'm using my Bed Night Colorless Luxury Powder just to press this into my under eye areas and kind of anywhere where I tend to crease to prevent that from happening throughout the day. Then moving on to bronzer, this is my NYC Sunny Bronzer because it's got more orangey, peachy tone to it. So I'm just buffing this into my skin, in the hollows of my cheek area, some at my temples, and at my jawline as well, just to add that flush of color into our skin. And I chose the one that has more of an orangey tint to it since I will be doing more of a peach tone for my blush. I'll help them blend together. Speaking of blush, I'm using Luminoso by Milani, my go-to blush for like every look. You guys know this, I use it all the time, and I'm just really making my cheeks very rosy since she does have such a intense flush to her cheeks. And I'm also putting this a little bit on my nose to even out the playing ground for my face so I don't look like I just put a shit ton of blush on. Then for highlight, I'm using an e.l.f. highlighter, and I can't quite remember the name of it, so I'll put it in the description box for you guys. But I have been loving these e.l.f. highlighters. e.l.f. has been doing something right because mine has been staying on all day, and I love their color selection that they have right now for my pale face. So pretty. And I'm highlighting my cupid's bow, my nose, my chin, tops of my cheekbones, brow bone, all that good stuff. And then I'm taking Sandstorm in Wet n Wild, their collection of matte lipsticks, and I'm just putting it on the center of my lips. And then for the rest of my lips, I'm going in with my Butter Gloss in, I want to say this is like Butter Toffee, but don't quote me on it. I'll put it in the description box for you guys. And this is just going to give us that little bit of color, but not a defined edge to our lips. And then I'm setting everything with my Mario Badescu Rose Water again, and you guys are done with the makeup portion of it. And for this one, I decided to add in a little hair tutorial for you guys. So I'm going in with my Cote Hair Texture Cream, and this is just getting warmed up in my hands. Took like a pea size of it, and I'm just going to be running this all throughout my hair until I get kind of a textured, almost like natural curl bend to my hair. And I found out that you can actually buy these products on their website. It's just cotehair.com. I'll put it in the description box for you guys. So I'm just adjusting my hair until I get it to the right placement, how I want it, kind of back out of my face, and give it kind of a messy, put together texture to where it looks nice and elegant and feminine still. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you like the little hair tutorial at the end, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, as well as who else you want to see a look on from the past, famous, present, any sort of pixie that inspires you. Put her in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. All the names and links are in the description box. And make sure you check out the previous video in the series on this Winona Ryder look. And that's everything. I will see you guys next time. Bye!